Almighty God, Creator and ruler of heaven and earth, we beseech thee to inspire and guide. Dated January 23rd is in respect of transmission of Federal High Court Amendment Bill 2025 to the National Assembly for passage into law. The message reads as follows. I'm pleased to transmit to the National Assembly for consideration and passage into law the attached Federal High Court Amendment Bill 2025. The bill seeks the amendment of the Federal High Court Act Cap F12 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004 to increase the statutory number of justices of the Federal High Court from 70 to 90. The House of Representatives is invited to note that Section 1, Subsection 2 of the Federal High Court Act Cap F12 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004 originally provided for a maximum of 50 judges. This number was increased to 70 by its amendment in 2005 and remained the current status strength of the court. It is noteworthy that the court now bears a substantial and expanding responsibility for the prosecution of terrorism-related offenses, transnational organized crimes, and other matters touching directly on national security. The House of Representatives is invited to note that the proposed increase of the Federal High Court justices from 70 to 90 will significantly improve the judge-to ratio, enhance the speed and quality of adjudication, and allow for greater judicial specialization in technically demanding areas such as terrorism, financial crimes, taxation, intellectual property, maritime law, and election-related litigations. In view of the foregoing, I hereby present the Federal High Court Amendment Bill 2025 and trust that the House of Representatives will consider the passage of the bill expeditiously. Please accept, distinguished Right Honorable Speaker, the assurances of my consideration and personal regards. Signed, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The next correspondence is dated as well on the is dated on 23rd January 2026, addressed to the Speaker by His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And the message is in respect of transmission of Court of Appeal Amendment Bill 2026 to the National Assembly for passage into law. And the content of the letter reads as follows. I'm pleased to transmit to the House of Representatives for legislative action the attached Court of Appeal Amendment Bill 2026. The bill seeks to amend the Court of Appeal Act, Cap C36, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to strengthen the institutional capacity, efficiency, and effectiveness of the Court of Appeal in line with the constitutional provisions and contemporary justice sector realities. The major amendment proposed in the bill include the following. A, increase in the number of justices of the Court of Appeal. The bill seeks to increase the number of justices of the Court of Appeal, including the President of the Court, from 70 to 110. B, clarification of judicial structure and seniority. The bill seeks to restructure provisions relating to the composition, precedence, and ranking of justices of the Court of Appeal, including the ranking of the President of the Court and the determination of seniority among justices. C, modernization through the introduction of virtual court proceedings. The bill provides for the conduct of proceedings of the Court of Appeal through electronic and audiovisual means. D, establishment of alternative dispute resolution center. The bill seeks to establish an alternative dispute resolution center within the Court of Appeal to which appellate matters may be referred for settlement. It further empowers the President of the Court of Appeal to issue regulations and practice directions for its effective operation. E, enhancement of appellate procedures and court operations. The bill seeks to introduce several procedural and administrative amendments to improve operational efficiency and legal certainty in appellate practice. F, alignment with contemporary legal and institutional standards. The bill also seeks to update terminology and definitions within the Principal Act, including the recognition of virtual hearings and modern correctional nomenclature, and consolidates interpretative provisions to ensure clarity, consistency, and alignment with current legal and institutional framework. The House of Representatives is invited to note that these amendments are timely and necessary. They respond to the growing demands on the appellate justice system, seeks to reduce delays in the administration of justice, strengthen access to justice for litigants across the Federation, and reinforce public confidence in judiciary. In view of the foregoing, I hereby present the Court of Appeal Amendment Bill 2026 and trust that the House of Representatives will consider the passage of the bill expeditiously. Please accept the Right Honorable Speaker the assurances of my consideration and highest regards. Signed, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The next transmission, or the next correspondence, was received on January 24th, 2026, again addressed to the Speaker from the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And this is transmission of 24 health sector bills for the consideration of the House. And the content of the message reads as follows. Pursuant to Section 58, subsection 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, I forward herewith 24 health sector bills for the consideration of the House of Representatives. The Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, in coordination with the Honorable Minister of Health and Social Welfare, following the directive of the Federal Executive Council, engage in a review of the enabling laws of the health sector institutions for the purpose of streamlining the overbloated membership structure of their governing boards to ensure efficiency and effectiveness in service delivery, and have concluded the following 24 health sector bills, which are contained in Annexure B to I. Health sector institutions or tertiary hospitals. 1. University Teaching Hospitals Reconstitution of Board ETC Amendment Bill 2025. 2. The National Hospital for Women and Children, Abuja, Establishment Bill Amendment 2025. 3. The Federal Medical Centers Establishment Amendment Bill 2025. 4. The National Specialty Hospitals Management Board Establishment Bill 2025. 5. The Orthopedic Hospitals Management Board Amendment Bill 2025. 6. The National Eye Center Amendment Bill 2025. 7. The National Air Care Center Amendment Bill 2025. 8. The National Hospital for Women and Obstetrics Fistula Establishment Act 2025. Then, in the same amendment, there are what it has been categorized as regulatory agencies and parastatals. And they are as follows, which the seriality continues. Number 9, the Medical and Dental Practitioners Bill 2025. 10, the Pharmaceutical Council of Nigeria Establishment and Amendment Bill 2025. 11, the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria Registration Amendment Bill 2025. Number 12, the Institution of Chartered Chemists of Nigeria Amendment Bill 2025. Number 13, the Radiographers Registration Amendment Bill 2025. 14, the Institute of Public Analysts of Nigeria Amendment Bill 2025. 15, the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria Amendment Bill 2025. 16, the Community Health Practitioners Registration Amendment Bill 2025. 16, the Community Health Practitioners Registration Amendment Bill 2025. 17, the Medical Rehabilitation Therapist Registration Amendment Bill 2025. Number 18, the Dental Technologist Registration Amendment Bill 2025. Number 19, the Optometrist and Dispensing Opticians Registration Amendment Bill 2025. Number 20, the Dental Therapist Registration Amendment Bill 2025. Number 21, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control Amendment Bill 2025. Number 22, the National Blood Service Agency Amendment Bill 2025. Number 23, the Records Officers Registration and Digital Health Bill 2025. And last but not the least, number 24, the Federal College of Complementary and Alternative Medicine Bill 2025. While I hope that the House of Representatives will consider in the usual expeditious manner the passage of the bills, please accept, Right Honorable Speaker, the assurances of my highest regards. Signed, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We have in our midst today the staff of Directorate of Interparliamentary Relations and Protocols. We have in our midst delegation from the Junior Chamber International to the National Assembly who are here to observe. Please, if members of the Junior Chamber International are around, please can you rise for recognition? Honorable colleagues, please can we appreciate them? You are most welcome. students of Association of Students Managers, School of Management of Accounting in 1989 of the same institution. You are most welcome. Please, you may sit down. From all honorable members of the All Progressive Congress, APC caucus, the meeting has been scheduled with the national chairman of the party, along with the Nigerian Progressive Governors Forum, today, Wednesday, 28 January 2026, time 7 p.m. Venue, temporary chamber of the House of Representatives. All honorable members of the APC are strongly encouraged to attend. Announcer, the House Leader. I saw PhD written, but I'm sure the Leader of the House will challenge when that PhD has been given, but that is what is reflected on the body of this letter.
Sir, is it PhD or APC?
Pardon?
Is it PhD written or APC?
That we will know later in an executive session. So the message is on notification of an award of honorary doctorate degree honoris causa in legislative studies by Prince Abubakar Audu University, Angiba, Kogi State. He said I should inform you that he is humbly writing to notify His Excellency Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, Speaker, House of Representatives, principal officers, and entire colleagues in the Parliament of an award of honorary doctorate degree honoris causa in legislative studies on me by Prince Abubakar Audu University, Angiba, Kogi State. The award was conferred on me on Saturday, 24 January 2026, by the Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Mariam Tenuche, on behalf of the University Senate and in the presence of our amiable Governor, His Excellency Ahmed Usman Ododo, and other well-meaning Nigerians from across the country. I wish to seize this opportunity to formally dedicate this prestigious award to the Right Honorable Speaker and my entire colleagues in the hallowed chamber of the 10th House of Representatives of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as I present this award on the floor of the House of Representatives. Thank you for your continued support. Signed, Right Honorable Abdullahi Ibrahim Ali Halims, PhD, Deputy Majority Leader of the House. Honorable Halims, can you, leader, please, should appreciate him. He is now our senior. Anyone in this chamber that's an Honorable Yusuf Shitru Galambi. If the two members are around, please can you rise for members' appreciation. On a sad note, we have three messages coming from members concerning West Federal Constituency of Enugu State and Chairman Committee on Ports and Harbour, Naji, who departed this life at the age of 77. He peacefully transitioned to eternal glory on January 6, 2026, following a brief illness. A devout Catholic and the matriarch of our family, she lived a life of unwavering faith and service to God. In recognition of her steadfast Christian devotion, she was honored by the Catholic Church with the title Nne Okuke, meaning Mother of Faith. My late mother was a woman of exceptional resilience, strength, and generosity. Widowed at a young age, she courageously faced life challenges and single-handedly raised her children with discipline, integrity, and strong moral values. leaving behind a legacy of faith, sacrifice, and compassion. She is survived by 4 sons, 4 daughters-in-laws, and many grandchildren who continue to draw strength from the exemplary life she lived. Burial arrangements will be communicated in due course. I humbly request your prayers and those of my honorable colleagues during this period of profound loss. May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Please accept the assurances of my highest esteem. Yours sincerely, Nolin Inaji, Member House of Representatives, son. The second sad news is it is with profound sadness and a deep sense of love assembly of 2003, and who also served meritoriously, presentation would be long remembered. On behalf of the people of late honorable member, we pray that Almighty God soul eternal rest and comfort all who mourn him especially. The late matriarch passed away on the 26th January 2026. Signed, Honorable Felix Joseph Bagudu. May their soul rest in peace. There will be a meeting of minority party by 4:30 p.m. in Suite 4.17 House of Representatives Wing. Also, there will be a general meeting for all minorities parties members on Monday, February 2nd, 2026 in Suite 4.17 House of Representatives Wing at 4:30 p.m. Signed, minority leaders. So please, this message is only for the courageous. If you know you are not invited. No, we don't know. Anyone who thinks he's not courageous is not part of this meeting. Like my good friend, Honorable Gaza, I'm sure you'll not be in attendance because he doesn't fall within this definition. He is with us. Abi, Honorable Gaza? Not at all. We'll pray. On National Identity Management Commission Establishment Bill 2025. We have Honorable Pascal Abodike. We have Honorable Abdurrahim Egidi. We have Honorable Saad Soli. We have Honorable Usman Jaha. We have Honorable Felix Nweke. We have Honorable Olifemi Richard Bamishele. These are the members that will represent the House in this conference committee. Congratulations.
Colleagues, welcome back from the holidays. From members of my constituency, the Maize Growers, Professors and Marketers Association of Nigeria, Rivers State Branch. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, they have a petition against the Eco Bank and Central Bank of Nigeria, and it borders on deductions based on the transactions that they had, that the deductions have gone outside of the agreement. They have confidence in this House to give succor because some of them, out of the shock of what they are seeing in their accounts, have even died. So they're asking this House to please intervene and get them resolved. The petition is signed by 11 members of the association. I plead with us to allow me the opportunity to lay it before the House for consideration.
Please go ahead, Honorable Abente. Professor Lillian, are you accusing him? Professor Lillian, are you accusing my brother of joining APP? I thought you also come and join him.
She's joining him very soon.
You're not? You don't want to ride an elephant?
Mr. Speaker, I rise to present a petition from Mrs. Chibuzo Okpara, widow of late Mr. Emmanuel Okpara,
What's your name?
concerning the unpleasant circumstances surrounding the death of her husband while in active service with Cinco Group SA Poland. She is seeking the intervention of the House of Representatives to engage through appropriate diplomatic channels the government of Poland, the Polish embassy in Nigeria, and relevant authorities to carry out a thorough investigation into the cause of death of the disease, settlement of all outstanding entitlements, and the return of her late husband's body back to Nigeria for burial. Mike, you are distracting me. I so lay, Mr. Speaker.
Colleagues, Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Osawaru is my name. I represent the good people of Orionwo-Nwude Federal Constituency of Edo State. I still remain a very proud Benin Chief. Mr. Speaker, this is a petition on the unlawful killing of a Nigerian citizen in Canada and the constitutional, statutory, and international obligations of the Nigerian
Honorable
state.
Shatima, you have been
Mr.
elevated
Speaker,
to the first row here. Come and sit on my seat. I'm sure it will be a big honor on you.
Mr. Speaker, this petition was ably signed by Eric Etinosa Irorei, who is the family liaison representative. Mr. Speaker, I have some prayers, which include active engagement by the Nigerian High Commission in Canada to monitor the criminal proceedings and ensure that justice is transparently and diligently pursued. Formal diplomatic communication with the Canadian authorities affirming Nigerians' concern and demanding accountability for the unlawful killing of its citizens. Development of stronger national policies and frameworks for the protection of Nigerians in the diaspora. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, official recognition of this tragic loss as a national concern deserving of institutional response. Mr. Speaker, this petition is not merely about one family's pain. This petition is about integrity, value and dignity of Nigerian citizens itself. Mr. Speaker, I plead to tender this petition on the floor. This is my name, and I represent Ndokwa in the Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Delta State. Mr. Speaker, this petition is coming from definite age consultants, signed by Abubakar Isa Esquire, solicitors of Alhaji Mustafa Suleiman and 13 other tenants, against cruelty, barbaric actions of one Mr. Isaac Owolabi Foyoshe. Mr. Speaker, with the leave of the House, grant me the privilege to lay this petition. Thank you.
Honorable Usman Bello Kumo, the member representing Akko Federal Constituency of Gombe State. He has already invited his junior brother to join him wherever he is. So, Honorable Usman, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, colleagues. I am Honorable Usman Bello Kumo, member representing Akko Federal Constituency of Gombe State. Mr. Speaker, I am coming under Order 8 Rule 5, motion urgent public importance on the incessant banditry attacks on some communities in Akko local government of Gombe State, as well as a petition for members to enable this motion be discussed now. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Sari Gaidam in the Federal Constituency rise to second the motion ably moved by the Chief Whip of the House.
Honorable Kumo, you have the floor.
Bello Kumo, member representing Akko Federal Constituency. I am from Gombe State. I rise to move that the House do note that the recent attack by armed bandits on Garin Galadima, Bindiga, Garinjaji, and Lambo, and other communities in Akko local government areas of Gombe State that resulted in the killing of 6 innocent people, adoption of 20 persons who are currently being held hostage by kidnappers, and destruction of properties, thereby causing widespread fear and displacement of citizens from their homes. Disturbed that these incidents are a stark reminder of the overwhelming threat to national security and a call for all security agencies to double their efforts in ensuring that they provide adequate protection of citizens and their properties. Concerned that if no stringent security measures are taken to safeguard the lives of our people in adherence with Chapter 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, particularly Section 14(2)(b), which clearly states, though, that the security and welfare of people shall be the primary purpose of governance. Thou do resolve, 1, to observe a minute's silence as a mark of respect of all those killed in the terror attack by bandits in Akko local government area of Gombe State. 2, urge the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, and the Northeast Development Commission to immediately provide relief materials to the victims of the attack in communities within Akko local government. 3, urge the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to, as a matter of urgency, direct the Chief of Defense Staff to initiate a coordinated joint security operations to provide area surveillance and ground support to flush out the bandits and destroy their camps to avoid occurrence. 4, urge the Inspector General of Police to immediately deploy mobile police force squadron to maintain law and order. And lastly, mandate the committees on emergency and disaster preparedness, defense, army, Air Force, police, and legislative compliance to ensure compliance and furnish this House within 4 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. There is
My name is Ibe Okwara Osonwa Okabo Hafia, and I represent the very prosperous people of Aruchukwu Hafia Federal Constituency. I'm from God's own state, God's own governor. I come from Abia. Mr. Speaker, I come under Order 8, Rule 5, to suspend the House rules and hear this my matter of urgent importance relating to the violent occurrence and incident in Okonako, Ohafia, Abia State this January. I seek the leave of the House for this to be heard.
Second leg of the motion, ably moved by my colleagues. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Occurred in Okonako, Ohafia community, in the Ohafia local government area of Abia State on the 2nd of January 2026, during which one Honorable Ige Akuma was allegedly killed. Several persons sustained varying degrees of injuries, and some houses and cars were burnt. The House is aware that the said incident caused panic, fear, and disruption of peace within the community, thereby threatening public safety and social harmony. The House is concerned that the continued reoccurrence of such violent incidents, if not urgently addressed, could escalate into wider communal unrest and loss of lives and property. The House notes that the injuries sustained required urgent medical attention and support, while the community requires reassurance of protection and justice. The House is mindful that the constitutional responsibility of government is to ensure the safety of lives and property of citizens. The House thereby resolves to 1. urge the Inspector General of Police and other relevant security agencies to immediately investigate the incident, identify the perpetrators, and ensure that justice is brought to the community. 2. The House calls for the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, in collaboration with the state government, to provide medical assistance and necessary relief for the injured victims. 3. The House urges the Nigerian Army, through the Goodluck Ebele Jonathan Barracks 14th Brigade, to establish a forward operating base in Okonaku, Ohafia, and mandate appropriate House committees to engage relevant stakeholders to prevent further violence and ensure lasting peace in Okonaku and its surrounding environs. I so move.
Of this motion, she say aye. Those against, she say nay. That is of it.
Very respected Alu Chambers, I wish all of us Happy New Year. My name is Donald Kimekamba Ojogu. I represent the very good people of Ilaje Seodo Federal Constituency. This comprises the Ilajes, Yoruba-speaking Ilajes, and the Arugbejo Kingdom, as well as Apo-Ijo Kingdom. Mr. Speaker and colleagues, I stand here this afternoon relying on Order 8 through 5 to move this motion of urgent public importance on the need to arrest the growing tension and prevent the breakdown of law and order in the oil-rich Eba Island in Akere Kingdom, in the boundary between Ilaje local government area of Ondo State and Ogun State. Mr. Speaker, the House notes that what is now known as Mai Kingdom in Ilaje local government area of Ondo State was initially christened the Mai country, and it has existed prior to colonial days. Mr. Speaker, sorry, I seek the leave of the House to step down relevant rule for me to move this motion.
Order, please. Honorable Judge.
What's the motion?
The motion moved by the owner of the motion. Where are you?
So, I represent the very wonderful and industrious people of Ilaje Seodo Federal Constituency. I speak for and represent the Yoruba-speaking Ilajes and the Ijos of Arugbo Kingdom and Apo Kingdom, respectively. This matter is a matter of urgent public importance on the need to arrest the growing tension and prevent the breakdown of law and order in the oil-rich Eba Island in Akere Kingdom, in the boundary between Ilaje local government area of Ondo State and Ogun State. Mr. Speaker, the House notes that what is now known as Mai Kingdom in Ilaje local government area of Ondo State was initially christened the Mai country, and it had existed even before the pre-colonial days. House notes further that Eba Island has for decades been administered as part of the Akere Forest Reserve under the Ondo State Government Authority without any formal protest or legal challenge from Ogun State, and that the location of the oil field, Agor Balogun community, otherwise known as the Eba oil field, falls within Agor Balogun Kingdom, and it was customarily, historically, and traditionally governed under Akere Kingdom in Ilaje local government area of Ondo State, and that further reinforces the fact that the original inhabitants of Eba Island are the largest sub-ethnic group of the Yoruba race. Worried, therefore, that even without any legal instruments, no judgment of any competent court, no National Boundary Commission determination, and without any constitutional instrument designating Eba Island or the Eba oil field as part of Ogun State, media opinions and publications have twisted historical facts by insinuating that Eba Island belongs to Ogun State. Too worrisome that this situation has culminated in an avoidable pre-intention, almost precipitating a breakdown of law and order. House therefore resolves to mandate the House Committee on Special Duties to urge the National Boundary Commission to urgently put in place measures to determine the status of the aforementioned area in question. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
Awaji Nombek Dagomie Abiante. I represent Andonio Popo Nkoro Federal Constituency of Rivers State. Mr. Speaker and my colleagues, recall that some time ago, we collectively lent our voices to the concerns of femicide and the delays within the justice system. Please join me commend the Chief Justice of Nigeria and the National Judicial Council for effecting our resolutions. A special section has been created within the judicial system, and if you have watched closely, several of the issues have been resolved. Judgments have been delivered. That is the way to go. That means that we are doing something great for this country. Speaker, I also recall that we had raised a concern that most of our bills as passed here to better the lot of Nigeria and Nigerians are usually not given attention from the Senate. It is still a worry. It is still a concern. I am not asking for an update. Mr. Speaker, I want to put it on record and reference some very critical bills that are still lying where I do not know. We have raised issues of security here. Mr. Speaker, there is a bill before the Senate, and that bill intends to make the provision of closed-circuit televisions compulsory in all public places. Heads of intelligence units in the various services had made contributions towards this bill. But as we speak, the bill is still lying somewhere for reasons I do not know. The issue of the Boston bomber some time ago in the United States was not resolved by cameras of government. It was the cameras of a private establishment. And that is what we had wanted Nigeria to leverage upon. Allow public spaces to provide intelligence, gather information that will guarantee that we are safe. Not that you walk into a place and they are only interested in knowing what happens within the supermarket. If anything is happening around them, they do not know. Mr. Speaker, this bill has been in Parliament for 3 consecutive assemblies. From the 8th Assembly, we passed it, Senate did not consider it. The 9th Assembly, it was passed the same thing. Even as we speak, we have passed it here and we have moved it to the Senate. Who is afraid of having our environment monitored and intelligence gathered to support the security? Who is afraid? Mr. Speaker, in line with this, I want to commend this House for creating a separate committee for ocean and fisheries. Dogoa, please.
Please.
We have created a committee for ocean and fisheries. It has also helped in improving the quantum of fish output in this country, Nigeria. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, sir, the bill that should have helped the local fishermen in my village is still lying somewhere, not considered. The Sea Fisheries Act of 1974 provides only 50,000 naira as fine for illegal fishing. I can bring my vessel from anywhere and fish in this country. The only fine made available is 50,000 naira. And it is not punitive enough to deter illegal fishing in this country. We have amended that bill, we have forwarded it to the Senate, and they are still sitting on that bill till now as we speak. Mr. Speaker, I want to plead that whatever mechanism that you have used and you are still using, please push beyond where you are so that we can have these bills passed for the benefit of Nigerians. Let them be passed for the benefit of Nigerians. Finally, on this note, sir, when members put in efforts to make sure that a legislation is passed, they need to be recognized. Mr. Speaker, there are critical bills that we have passed here. Others have taken credit. They have scrambled to do whatever they want to do with the bills and the outcome. No mention is made, sir. Beginning from the 8th Assembly, even when people never believed that it will work, we championed the cause for equity, demanding for the establishment of the South-South Development Commission. That commission, as we speak, has taken effect. But those who labored in these chambers to make sure that that bill comes to light are not recognized. Even when mentions are made, others who are not even members of parliament are those who are scrambling around the outcome of that law. It should not be so, Mr. Speaker. And I would have loved my leader, the professor, to intervene in this area.
Okay, round up.
But I think Prof is not ready to intervene. Mr. Speaker, we should have a clear-cut distinction between honorary doctorate degrees and doctor of philosophy. They are two different things, sir. And that is why some of us, when we stand up, we do not intend and we do not introduce ourselves as doctor this or doctor that. I will not sacrifice my labor in the academic environment for someone who just got honored. Let us have that distinction, sir. This is an environment that should elevate. This environment should elevate the best of the best. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rest my case.
The leadership have noted what you said, and I'm sure that the chairman rules and business knows what to do with regards to some of the issues that you raise, outstanding bills that are before the Senate, and these are very important bills that will help this nation. And I'm aware of these bills that he referred to and the journey of some of these bills. Please prioritize them and let us have a feedback by next week. If you are in session, if not so, after the budget, we need to see how far they have progressed. All right? Thank you.
Branded cap he has placed on his cap, on his head. He has launched it this morning with also on private note.
What? I can't read the brand on the cap.
Please, I think you should take note of this new.
Okay,
new,
can
new,
you
new
read it?
cap on his
Can
head.
you read it for me? It's far.
And give it legislative attention.
Yeah.
And give it legislative attention, and the clerk should be guided to act accordingly.
The cap, so that I won't pronounce it wrongly. All right. There will be debate on this budget by tomorrow, so I expect us to prepare and handle it. Leaders, can I have a meeting with you? Leaders, approach the chair. The total sum of 58,472,628,944,759 naira, only of which 4,997,381,103,856 naira only is for statutory transfers. Then 15,909,361,631,657 naira only is for debt services. 15,251,538,827,423 naira only is for recurrent non-debt expenditure, while the sum of 23,214,381,824 naira only is for contribution to the Development Fund for Capital Expenditure for the year that is ending 31st December 2026. This is standing in the name of Honorable Julius Ihombre. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Friday, 19 December 2025. I now invite Honorable Ihombre to move that the bill be read the second time.
Professor Julius Ihombre, CON, Onwa Federal Constituency, Edo State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that HB 2682 be read a second time as clearly articulated.
Minority Leader.
I so move.
Second, the motion as moved by the House Leader. I so second.
Thank you. Those be read a second time, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Tomorrow we'll look at it so that you can present your debate. Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the House do adjourn plenary to tomorrow, Thursday, 11 a.m., same venue. I so move.